back, everyone. It's time to go balls deep. Let me just fix my mic if it's not on properly. Guys, we're back at it again. We're One Piece chapter 1182. The chapter is called Zaza. Bro, this is gonna be insane because Oda's just rushing to the finish line and everything is happening. We're talking about every type of god fruit. You got your rain, got your fire. I think you got the devil, technically a god fruit too. It's like the abyss, the darkness, more like fire really. So you got the sun, you got the fire. You got, I'm pretty sure you got the forest. I still believe that Imu is a forest god fruit. I know I said it's Chopper, but you know I'm swaying between the two. Either it's Chopper or Imu. But anyways, all of these god fruits coming into play, and this chapter revealed what might be Dragon's future fruit. And a lot of people in the community have been suggesting no, it's not a dragon's fruit. It's the reincarnation of Vivi. You know, just like how Poseidon is the reincarnation in Shirahoshi. Now we're gonna get another one inside of Vivi. But no, guys, I don't want to buy that. I want Dragon to come and literally oral farm showing his freaking god fruit. But we're gonna go with the chapter. I'm still waiting on Sid. Let me see where he's at. He's still not here. Look, every time I stream, man, these guys always like leave me on my ones. You know, you guys need to tell these lot to jump on the stream. You know, because then we can bounce off each other and get great ideas. I think hopefully we'll post the chapter review tonight. Like, that's the plan. Sid's gonna be working on it. Hopefully it'll go out tonight or tomorrow latest. No, tonight's gonna be Black Clover. Tomorrow we're gonna put up the One Piece chapter. Anyways, yes, so let me show you the chapter lot. Let's get to it. Boom. Yeah. Alright. So what's up, chat? Bailo, my G, how's it been? O'Hara, Cody Jr., Killer Joy, everybody on chat, much love. Okay. So oh yeah, forever. Yeah, I said it. Yeah. And Anderson Ben Mandis. We got all the usual. Appreciate that. Ooh, Chalice Wallace. Clazel. There you go. Clazel Wallace. Alright, brother. Alright, let's get started. I love this picture of Fujitora. I can't lie. He looking kind of fleek. Man's eating. He's eating. You know, Fujitora hands down, yeah. When the Neo Marine when it's gonna happen, when it happens, obviously the government's gonna flop. It's gonna fail. The Illuminati or these Imu's masonry clan, when that kind of celestial dragons, when they get usurped, we're gonna get finally a real democracy. Everyone on the table is gonna chip in for a better world. Shirahoshi, Vivi, all of these princesses and kings, you know, even Dalton representing Drum Kingdom. Yeah, all of these sovereigns, they're gonna come together and they're gonna make a difference. They're gonna literally bring democracy to the world, and then the UN per se, the real UN that's gonna back everything up, yeah, will be the Neo Marines. And Fujitora alongside Kobe is gonna lead that. I don't think Fujitora is gonna retire. I think he's gonna be the next. Garp is definitely gonna retire. He's done. He's done with this shit. When he's gonna back down, Kobe's gonna take the admiral position. But I think Fujitora will be still a major player in all of this. Anyways, let's go to the first chapter, the first page. I'm waiting for Sid, guys. That's why I'm trying to long it out. Sid said he's gonna be here in like 20 minutes. Where's he at? He's probably trying to. He's searching for dragon everywhere, man. He's like, nah, dragon's here, dragon's here. I'm like, he's finally here. Where are you? You gotta be here, man. All right, let me put some nice tunes on so we can read. Hold up, fam and ams. There you go. Alright. Okay. Alright, so we start the chapter. We continue on from the fight between Nidhogg and Imu. Loki was Imu. And Nidhogg said, what happened to Imu after Loki's Torheim? I can still feel that he's here. So I'm assuming okay, that's Nidhogg saying it. Or Loki saying that. I'm so huge I lost sight of him. What? Oh well, yeah, that position, his position, his observation hockey can pinpoint him. Sid is actually coming. He's gonna be on stream. I made sure of that. He told me he will, anyways. But he's busy helping his mom like a good boy. He's coming. All right. So hopefully he'll come soon, so we can bounce off and actually do get some like good theories cooking up. Because yesterday me and him were talking about the leaks, and we were talking about how Zaza, the controversy between if it's Vivi or if it's the god fruit, and I genuinely thought, and I feel even now, it's dragon's fruit, but I think Sid's convincing me. Sid convinced me that it's possibly just Vivi's fruit, and dragon has a different fruit. Like, he probably has the storm fruit, which kind of holds up too. I mean, I kind of don't disagree with that. Sid had a good point. I want him to actually break it down what he was saying to me yesterday, what he thinks. And he was saying dragon has a storm fruit, and it's like it's the wind fruit, right? And Vivi is the rain fruit, which is kind of akin to water. So it could be two different entities. So yeah, I mean, I kind of get that. We'll come to it when we get to when we get to Zaza in a bit. Okay, so we got Thorfinn, and we got Loki. He lost sight of Imu, but he's literally pushed back to the tree, and my guy is getting excited. He's like, Nidhog, to think we'd end up meeting again in this world. Dirty trick. Oh shit! Oh shit! What the frick? We were right! What the frick, guys? Oh shit, we were right! This is why I love One Piece, man. Last chapter, man, I was literally saying this. I was saying, listen, guys, go back to the last freaking review. Yeah, I posted right at the end of it. I mentioned that it was actually in the community, to be fair, yeah, but I was really feeling it as well, that Nidhogg and Imu were once in the same team, but some reason, yeah, Nidhogg betrayed Imu and went to Joy Boy's squad, and this confirms it, guys. What the frick? We predicted it, man. Listen, man, I don't want to glaze my own horn, yeah, but listen, I predicted his fruit. I said Nidhogg like 2 months before it happened. I gave the evidence. I gave the logic behind it as well. The cover arts, the foreshadowing with the manifestation of Killingham's ability. When Nidhogg was manifested because of the kids' fears, the giant kids' fears, it was a dragon. The purple dragon cover art. It just made it such a strong case for Loki to have Nidhogg as a fruit, right? Yeah. If you guys don't remember that, sorry guys about shouting on the mic, but come on, if you don't remember that, yeah, that was a peak prediction right then and there, yeah. Now, just last week, I literally said it looks like, yeah, Loki was part of Imu's squad, and it literally happened, man. Oh my god, come on, man, this is sick. I love ODA, because you know what, a lot of people say, yeah, oh, good storytelling, yeah, if you can predict it, it's shit. It's kind of basic cookie cutter shit. It's basic, that's how you're able to predict it, but that's not true. A good story has something called foreshadowing. You know, it has elements here which it kind of, if you have good observation, obviously you will clock it, but it's not supposed to be so obvious, but it's still there. Yeah. So ODA, what he does is he sprinkles that shit everywhere. ODA has he's a great story writer, and even though it's not obvious, he'll have a little suggestion here and there on his cover arts, and he loves doing it with his cover arts. Yeah, that's why I was so adamant that like 3-4 months back, I think it was December last year, I was saying it's Loki. Wait, let me I have to always pull up the Twitter thread, but let me smash that Loki dragon ate the bum fruit. Now you're taking a piss. But listen, the cover art is such an insane concept to just like give so many clues in the cover art. And like, you know, the 2-3 videos back, I was talking about Gear 6 Luffy, and I was saying that Gear 6 Luffy is gonna be like angelic. It's gonna be like representation of Michael from the biblical narrative. He's gonna have a sword at hand and a shield, and honestly speaking, yeah, it does seem like, and he's gonna be angelic. He's gonna have angel wings. And I used cover arts to explain why I came to that conclusion, why Skypiea is such a huge arc when it comes to Luffy, right? His Gear 6 or his final transformation, because I don't think Luffy's at his final transformation. Luffy is honestly he's like pre-final. He awakened his fruit, but it's not 100% synergized. So Nika hasn't manifested. Yeah. So I'm honestly thinking he's gonna be like, and he's gonna grow wings just like how Imu grew wings, but it'll be angelic. Yeah. And I want to make a point why I think cover art is important, because even sound effects important. I'm going to show you once again. I know I always do this like every other stream because I'm so gassed about how I predicted Nidhogg, but I gotta show you, man. Look, this is December. This is like 2-3 months before Nidhogg came into look at that prediction right here. But look what the logic I said. The logic was this, yeah, and this is how we have to think how good foreshadowing works. let me duplicate that. Bloody hell. Where is it going? There it is. Look, firstly, yeah, this was my logic, how I got to that conclusion, so we all on the same page. What the frick? Where's it gone? That is so... I'm annoyed. Look, the thing, it disappeared. It literally just... Oh, bloody hell. Wait, let me do this. Why is my PC so slow, man? Gosh. The RAM issue is mad, you know? But anyways, it was the cover art, and it was a purple dragon. I'm not going to go show you guys because it's kind of slowing down. But my point here is this. Now, we finally confirmed, yeah, that Imu and Nidhogg were partners. And I'm telling you now, yeah, Zunisha got tricked by the real Imu. Zunisha, and that's why Zunisha had to do that 1,000 year, he had to walk for 900 years. Because he got tricked, and whatever he did, yeah, caused the loss of the ancient kingdom. So Nidhogg and Zunisha, I think they go hand in hand, in a way. Anyways, let's continue on, yeah? So now we got my guy over here. And another thing I want to add, yeah, I said this last time. I always feel like the devil incarnation of Imu looks similar to Tengus. If you don't know what Tengus are, yeah, let me, because that's my Twitter stock word, Tengus. Tengu and Tengu, look, don't you think, guys? Let's say demonic Tengus, yeah? I know it's like it's a representation of Satan and a fallen angel and whatnot. That's what it's trying to get to. But the wings and the way they are, and Tengus, yeah, there's a legend in Japan how Tengus used to fly around and kidnap kids. And right now, yeah, my guy Imu's trying to kidnap the giant kids, isn't he? Yeah, that's what he's trying to do at the moment. But anyways, let's go back to this. So he says, no. All right, that's true. Lightning is produced by the collision of ice particles with each other. You two are really made for each other. So this is okay. So on its own, yeah, on its own, Nidhogg cannot produce lightning. Yeah, and he needs Ragnir or the Rutter score. We also said this is oh my god, this is confirmed as well. What the frick is going on this chapter, guys? Come on, man, I'm bit hyped. I need to show you this, man. My Twitter's freaking playing up on me. I literally called it out that my guy, even before it happened, the moment the scroll was introduced, I said the scroll, it is a squirrel. Sorry, it's a hammer that ate the fruit here, which is the Rutter squirrel model, right? And the logic behind that is that if you played God of War, yeah, and God of War Squirrel, yeah, because I played God of War, it's a sick game, but instantly I realized this mythical scroll, yeah, it's called the Rutter Squirrel, and it's literally in God of War like this. It reminded me, it gave me that same vibe, it gave me that same energy, yeah, and we were right. We were right. And the boy, yeah, the boy that's basically I'm hanging around with in the God of War game, his name is Floki, yeah, or like technically he's Loki, yeah. Just putting that out there. It's kind of like a representation of that. He's a trickster, and I'm telling you, my guy Oda must have played the game and kind of got inspired. I'm telling you guys. Anyways, Hammer Ragnar, Mythical Zoan, Risu no Mi, Ratto Score Model. Okay, Ragnar, you've been waiting for a new master all this time. I'm nostalgic. I'm telling you, man, this is getting me hyped. Emu's like thinking back to the good old days. But look, I want to just point out something here. To think we'd end up again in this world, yeah. Now, I think this is very important to focus down on this, yeah. A shout out to Apex, brother. I've been a huge support for the last 5 years. And much love from California. My wife's from California. Much shout out to you, bro. I've been to California quite a few times, actually. Very beautiful place. Very beautiful. Yeah, man. My favorite place is how to say Alhambra. Yeah. Anywho, yes, bro, get a new PC. Hey, let me smash. Listen, yeah. Listen, it's been hard times, man. I got a broken headphone that is falling apart. Man, it's been hard times, man. The economy is kind of shit right now. I'm telling you, it's very difficult to get a new PC. All right, let's continue. All right, was Harold really not strong enough to beat Ragnar, or did he just not want to? I genuinely think Harold was possessed, right? He was possessed, and because he was possessed at that point in time, yeah, he wants to fight his possession. So he gave Loki the opportunity to kill him. because otherwise he will lose control and become once again Imu will take control of him with his fruit. So that was one of the. I think if he wasn't like controlled and he didn't have the demon mark, maybe it would be a really good fight between Ragnar and Loki against Harold. That's how I see it. Where's the chapter? This is the chapter. Can you guys not see the chapter? Am I not sharing it with you guys? Wait, let me just decrease it so you guys can see it properly. Oops. There you go. Is that better for you lot? All right, perfect. Okay. we continue. Okay, so now, yeah. Okay, so now what's happening? So now Ragnar, look, I want to focus on this. I don't know if this translation is correct, but he says, Imu says, to think we'd end up meeting again in this world. Yeah, like when the mural came out for the first time, I'm telling you now, I was thinking that they were on another planet. Like me and Sid were all talking. I'm saying maybe this world is actually 3 distinct worlds. Until I'm like, nah, it can't be. It's representing the periods and era of Earth. The Earth went through different periods of time, and each of them are separated into 3 main worlds, right? And I'm hoping this is the case, because the first idea was, the reason why I was thinking it's a different world, because in the mural, let me come back to the mural, One Piece mural. On the mural, I could see from the distant sky there were stars. There's a moon over here, right? There's a moon over here, and in the actual picture, I'm pretty sure this one. If you look close enough, look, can you see? Oh, there is. What the frick? Okay, can you see? I don't know if I can zoom in actually. In the far distant, what is this site? Okay. So I'm not on. Look, can you see? There's another planet there. It's not drawn on the colored versions, but there's a circle here. Can you see the circle? And there's 2 planets. So there's 1 moon and there's 2 different planets. I'm like, we can't see that right now on the planet they're in. So I was thinking maybe the first world is literally another planet which you can see Earth from. And I was thinking this Earth over here. That's my first initial idea of how you see this Earth which has 2 long lines. I was thinking this was the actual planet that we're on right now. But then I'm like, nah, I don't know, man. I don't think Oda's doing this mission with 2 different planets and whatnot. I think this is just the first period where the Earth was abused, and then the volcanic eruption happened and the red line got formed. That's my current theory. But like before I came up with that, I was generally thinking this is a different world, and the Earth that they went to is the one with the far back. I don't know if you guys can see this properly, but this is what I'm talking about. But anyways, yeah. But now with this chapter, when he says that to think we'd end up meeting again in this world, Dirty Trail, I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards that again. But it also could be the fact that they did fight in the first world. The dragon and him, they fought together, and they were friends, I would say. Anyways, we continue on. Oh my goodness, what the frick! And one more point I want to make here, which again proves my theory, guys, which I've been telling everybody for years. These spirits, these entities which manifested into Zoans, yeah, these mythical entities are actual personas that were alive, that had their own allegiance, that had their own like personalities. They're like Mary. Mary is a personality, right? Mary fixed the ship because Mary wanted to do well for the Straw Hats. And in fact, Mary controlled the whole ship right in the end before the ship completely departed, and helped the Straw Hats, right? It used the last of his energy to do that. So Mary had a personality, yeah. Wado Ichimonji is a personality, yeah. Enma is a personality. They have a will and they have a persona. Now, just like them, just these manifestation of Haki, the manifestation of these mythical Zoans are the same. They are actual personalities. They have a will. They have desires. They have thought processes and whatnot. They're conscious entities. And what I think what's happening, because I keep telling you, the devil is controlling Imu. Is in Imu, is in Gunko. There's Imu and there's a devil. Them two share the same memories per se. And the devil right now is speaking and referring to Nidhog. Yeah, that's how I see it. Yeah, Yuru's old, and Yuru and people were asking me, oh, your double iris theory don't hold up. If that means possession, because I was saying Hakuba is a great example of possession. When Hakuba took over Cavendish, his eyes became double iris. Yeah, there's a double iris on Cavendish. So Cavendish, Hakuba. Where's my guy Sid? Wait, is he coming on? He's still not here. No. Can you see the double iris? Guys? These are double iris, right? Okay. So my theory was this is a representation of possession. So there's two entities. It's showing there's two entities in one body. One is Cavendish's entity, one is Hakuba's entity. The two, that's why it's two irises. But then someone said, what about Mihawk? He has it, but I'm trying to say Mihawk never had it as a child. Like Mihawk, when you got Mihawk kid. Mihawk as a child, right? We know how he looks like as a child because Oda drew him. Yeah? As a, my goodness. Mihawk, oops, as a child. Yeah? Watch this. Bloody hell, man. This brave freaking Google search is garbage. Let's go Google. One Piece. Mihawk as a child. Oda. Yeah? I want to show you guys that, that I'm onto something here. This is official artwork. Can you see his eyes? This is the official artwork. There. What the? Nope. I'm gonna rage out. My guy. Look. Can you see? He doesn't have double iris. He just has one purple. He has one yellow eyes and just one iris. Yeah. Everywhere you go, even the official artwork, there's only one iris. Yeah. The Steph, my guy, I'm gonna probably stream for until 6:30, so one hour and a half more max. And that's it. I'm waiting for Sid though, because I want to cook up some good theories out here. But look, he doesn't have a double iris. He's age 5. My guy Oda drew this. Now look at him. Now look at him. He got double iris. So now listen to me. Listen to me, guys. Yeah. The reason why he has a double iris is because it's connected to his sword Yuru. Mihawk One Piece. The sword itself. He's so freaking in sync with his sword. He understands his sword has a personality, and he's so amazing. Yeah. The what's possessing him is the sword. I'm telling you, man, he's possessed by his sword, and him and his sword are living together in the same body. He's with his sword, and the sword is in him, and they share the same essence. Yeah, that's why he's so good at swordsmanship. Yeah, that's why. Look at his triple eyes. He never always had that. He never always had the triple iris. I'm just putting that out there. Sorry, double iris. Yeah, he only had it after he trained for so long and he developed it, and I believe he's linked with his sword because of that. Yeah. I'm seriously mean that. And Zunisha, I'm gonna put another person I mentioned. Yeah, Zunisha also has double iris, and I said Zunisha is not just an elephant. Zunisha ate a devil fruit, or something. He ate something that's possessing it. Yeah, another entity that's possessing it. It could be the manifestation of a deity or a persona from back in the days. Yeah, Zunisha One Piece, and look, eyes. Let me show you his eyes. He's possessed. Yeah, look, that's Zunisha's eyes. Boom. Bro, I'm telling you guys, I don't miss, bro. I'm not missing. When I'm reading, I'm paying attention. Alright, let's continue. I'm taking a piss. Alright, so now, yeah. So now, let me zoom into this page for you lot. Boom. Because to be fair, this is my first time reading it as well. Yeah. So. Alright, so my guy Nidhog, he's like, oh, there he is. Let me go for another blast. Boom! Ragnar, go arrow! But Iron Thunder, 5 arrows. But Imu's freaking, his freaking ophonym, because we called it the ophonym, because if you guys remember, we said he's a representation of a devil, right? He's a devil, but devils in the biblical narrative, again, not the Islamic narrative, because we believe the Satan was a jinn. But that's besides the point. My point is he's supposed to be like an angelic, a warped angelic being who's corrupted, and the angelic opphonyms of Nim literally has many eyes looking at this. Yeah, let me show you guys. That's how it's depicted. That's how it's depicted. Can you see multiple eyes in a secular manner? And my guy literally has that behind him in a way. Yeah, and look, it just increases in size. It just gets bigger. And then he says the power. He uses ability called, oh, this is new, guys. This is new. He literally causes ability Eclipse Bombardment, and from his many eyes often him, like that's his scarf, right? Is a full. Another thing is a fully manifestation. Oh my god! I think I just clocked something, guys. I just clocked something right on stream. You guys, bro, this is how my brain sparks. Look, I kept telling. Oh, I need to mention this in the next Gear 6 video. I kept telling you guys that Luffy's right now not fully manifested his gift, his awakening form. he is awakened, but it's like maybe 70%. After he died and came back, like he had that Jesus moment, right? He was stabbed in the heart by the CP0, CP9, whatever, and then he died, and then Nico just synergized. His heart basically went all the way down, and it started beating in a rhythm, boom, 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 until Nico started vibing with that rhythm, and then Nico came into existence. At the same time, remember, the people below Onigashima, the people of Wano, they were praying. They were shooting up lanterns, and that's how they pray, and they're writing wishes that please free us, please let this be it. You know, they're giving all the wishes to the sky, and that in itself has haki. The people of Wano were praying for this to work out. Not just them, Momonosuke, Tama, all of these people were praying for some change, and Luffy was pretty much dead. So his heartbeat went all the way down. It started beating. It starts having, his physiology was changing, and then Nika, at that moment, his will, his mentality, everything aligned, and boom, Nika came into existence. Right? It fully manifested into Luffy's body, but it's not fully synergized. And I just clocked something right here on stream, right now. I realized, what if this Ophanim, because remember, Ophanim are angelic, something godly, but I'm saying this Imu's the corruption of that. But what if that circular thing, it represents a full manifestation? So the scarf, Luffy's gear 5, yeah, it's if you look at it carefully, look, can you see? It goes around, but it's about to go, but it's not fully formed circle. It's not attached yet. It's like it's a semicircle. It's just a scarf at this point. But it looks like it can become a full circle behind him. But the reason, I'm not saying that in his final transformation it'll become like an Ophanim, but it could, you know, it could happen. And this could also mean that right now it's another proof. What the frick is that? But it's another proof that he's not fully awakened. That's how I see it. I do want to see Luffy as like with wings, angel wings, and doing some crazy shit, like bending space time and I don't know if that's gonna happen, but his fully manifestation it'll be sick. It'll be sick. Alright, sorry, go on. Let me read the chat, guys. Bruno, you finished Fire Force. Yes, my guy. What about it? I'm listening to you, guys. We're giving you some time. I'm thinking that maybe I might start doing oh wait, Sid's there. Perfect. Unmute. Bro. Let me get Sid on call. Give me 1 second, guys. He's back, but he's not on yet. Just give me a few minutes. But like I said, yeah. A shout out to you, Society, man. I still remember his crazy donation, man. He dropped a big bomb on us. I remember. A shout out to you, bro. Can't wait for Luffy's fully awakened. I can't wait too, man. Have I read Restoria? And yeah, I read it. I'm still reading it. I'm at the bit when we go through his flashback. Oh, I'm spoiling it for everybody. But close your ears. When Will has a flashback and we find out what happened when he was a child. That's where I'm at. I don't know how far I'm at. I stopped for 1 year. Last time I read it was literally a year ago. And then I stopped reading it. I always do that. But with Astoria, I stopped right when, you know, his flashback happened. He's trying to figure out how to manifest his full power. And I stopped Astoria. I stopped Fririn right when Zeddy was, you know, Seri's assassination arc. I stopped a lot of mangas, man. Iruma, I'm catching up to it because I'm making a video on Iruma. I don't know if you guys watched that. I'm reading a new manga I'm reading right now. It's called the Witch Hat. And then the anime is so peak, so I'm reading the manga as well.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, sick. Finally, my guy. Wait, let me put you on camera. Wait, can you guys hear Sid? Can everyone hear him? Is he fine? Is his audio okay? Let me decrease my music on the background. Yo, wait, hold on. Sid, can you hear me, yeah? Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. Wait, Sid, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, sick. Okay, let me put you on camera. Jump on the vid, the ninja vid.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh man, bro, Sid, I think I clocked something, man. You missed it. But basically, I'm basically a couple of pages in. Yeah. How many? Have you read it yet?
No, I'm not. Wait, I'm already live.
You're live, guy. You're live. Yeah. I've been on for like the last 30 minutes.
Oh, wait. I didn't realize.
Yeah. Wait, let me get you on
my
camera.
Background. I need to clean my whole room. I was changing things around.
No problem, man. I don't even talk about my background, bro. It's dead. All right. Let me put him on camera, guys. Give me 1 minute. Let's sort this out now. Copy. Okay. Now you should be on.
The Dragon Come, all the leakers were talking about Dragon, that Zaza pack.
Bro, I'm telling you, man. We're gonna discuss that, but I genuinely want it to be Dragon, and I think now, because the last leak I read, yeah, it kind of what you were saying about VV made sense, but this translation, I don't know if it's right. It made me feel like it could be still Dragon, yeah. So just hold up, yeah. Let's hold up. We're gonna get to it. Hey, Sid, yeah. Let me smash saying you trying to hide your dragon body pillow. Is that why you took so long?
Yeah, that was exactly the case.
Let me summarize the chapter for you quickly.
You don't
yeah?
understand. I stayed up till like 3 a.m. last night waiting for the chapter to drop so I can script it and voice it in the morning, and then we can post the chapter review today, right? But then they didn't come out with the chapter. They didn't get translated, so I went to
even this translation I don't think is proper.
And I just woke up like 30 minutes ago. That's why I was late.
Bro. He's grinding it, bro. He's grinding it. Oh yeah, so basically, let me quickly read the chapter so you're up to date.
Playing League of Legends and used it as an excuse to complain.
Bro, you didn't say that. Now I know you were. Now I know you were, man. Bro, that game is toxic, man. I quit that game for a reason. Let me send you the chapter so you can read along with me. But I'm gonna read it quickly one more time so he can get up to date. Yeah, Nidhog. Oh, bro, you missed it.
TCB is it TCB? Are you reading there's like 2 different translations. There's the AI one and there's the TCB one.
Oh, give me TCB, because right now this translation literally making me feel like, bro, it proved what I was saying. You know, last chapter review, you didn't do that one, innit? But in the last few segments, yeah, I literally said, yeah, Nidhogg was probably Imu's pet and they were working together. Yeah, they were like partners. This chapter proved it.
Oh, it's kind of like
it's confirmed
what Zunisha's role.
Yeah, Zunisha, and I was literally comparing the two as well. I was saying Zunisha and Nidhogg is like a parallel. And Zunisha got tricked, but I think Nidhogg didn't get tricked. I think Nidhogg literally just left Imu's side and got convinced by Joy Boy. Yeah, that's how I see it. But bro, man, this is a good chapter. I can't lie. Hey, send me this TCB so I can confirm the translation.
I sent it.
Okay, sick. Alright, guys, let me just quickly read this again on TCB because this oh wait, this is the same.
Is it the same?
Wait, no, send it to me. I didn't.
I linked it on management.
Oh wait.
I don't know if it's the same because the font on the one you're reading is different font, I think.
No, it's different. Wait, let me just move this.
I do not trust, bro. Do you know the amount of bullshit leaks we're getting? Crazy. One of the leakers was funneling people. This is like a new leaker was funneling people into a Discord server where bro was grifting like.
Well, how you fall for that? I know you fell for that. He fell for that.
No. It was a legit. It was a legit leaker guy, and then now he started funneling people into that Discord server. It's crazy.
Wait, he literally just trying to get money from it.
I guess
trying to make money in it.
I'm on the Discord server, right? And usually, like a few weeks ago, they would just post the leaks on the Discord channel. But now they make you click on a link to go on a site which is riddled with ads just to read like, oh, worst gen.
I want to make it clear, guys. Everyone who's reading with us, I want you guys to support the original release. Go to Wiz. It's literally free on Wiz. Yeah, it comes out every Sundays. We're doing this obviously because we have to do the chapter reviews. It's our livelihood and whatnot. But 100% support the original release because my guy ODA, man, he needs money. Yeah, I know he's rich, but he needs more money. He needs to get incentivized to finish this. Imagine he just one day decides to quit. He's like, I'm not gonna finish this shit on now. Everyone's in riot. Alright, so basically, let's read the TCB scan, yeah? Imu was hit by Loki's Torfheim, but I still feel his presence. Okay, so he's looking for Imu. I'm too big to keep track of him properly. And this guy's like, Nidhogg, to think thou and I would meet again in this world. Traitor. Look, bro, man said, I'm so hyped that actually came true. And then he's like, cough. He's actually struggling right now. So just how powerful my guy is. Snow, of course. Lightning is born from colliding ice. Together, thine synergy is exceptional. So that just proved. By the way, another thing that got proved here is that we said that, you know, remember 3 months before, I posted that. Remember that tweet? Yeah, I was saying that it's Rata score as well because the God of War game. That's proven to this chapter too. before it wasn't
I think
100% proven.
Everyone
Knew about that kind of bait, but
I saw like one of our editors in chat were like, "Wait, the I thought Ratat score was official, but it was all theory."
But this is 100% official now. Now, but to be fair, after he came, like the hammer came to the scroll, I think it was like 2 chapters in, it was kind of bait. But then this is him, Ragnar. Thou art as I remember thee, waiting all this time for a new master. How nostalgic. Yeah, and do you know what's cool? Okay, it didn't say in this scan, yeah, but in the last scan it says, he said, look at this last scan. I want to compare the scan, yeah, because he said, we meet again in this world, yeah. So it's like it's trying to imply that
he's talking about in this era.
Yeah, that's how I understood it too. I was just saying that earlier, that if this translation is saying world as in like the Earth, I mean, there's possible they came from another planet. But I still want to see. I still want to just understand it as era.
You were reading the AI agenda leaks, where they translate everything to sound as dramatic.
Their stocks. They're betting on their stocks, innit? They got that One Piece stock. They're changing the translation to up their stocks. All right, so basically, yeah, we go down and then he's fighting. My guy got his off on him, and his off on him it freaking increases in size, and from it, yeah, what the frick is this in this translation? I can't even say it. It's gonna give me dyslexia. It's gonna give me epilepsy. What's that? Epileptic fit. Sits Zemil. Say this, said bro. What
Zemiti. I think the T in the start is silent.
Oh, thanks God, man. Zemiti.
Zimiti. I think the T's are silent in the first two, because with two T's like that, it's I don't know how you could say that, right? ZT Miti. That's how I read it.
ZT Miti. That sounds more
yeah,
cool.
ZT Miti.
Oh, ZT Mittel?
Yeah, or ZT Mito.
Look.
Yeah.
The footnote is kind of cool though. Furigana is just. Oh yeah, yeah, you're right.
Zitzi Mito.
Yeah, Zitzi Mito.
Okay,
An Aztec goddess. Kanji. Oh, Aztec goddess. Kanji's eclipse. Okay, so literally saying eclipse. Yeah, Nova eclipse, and then you.
I think he's
fire.
just using powers of like devils and demons from all different mythologies.
All ancient worlds. Yeah, because he's an embodiment of evil, isn't it?
Right.
And then, oh my God, look how it falls down, bro. This is like freaking Mario Kart. You know that little skull? You know that giant ass cannonball that chases you, bro, man. Looks like it's game over for Nidhogg, but nah, he's not finished. Then we go to this panel, and then we got Bonnie. Scary. Bonnie, get back! I keep forgetting Bonnie's a child. But yeah,
you know Kuma's here too.
Bro,
they're gonna create a lab in Elbaf. Vegapunk's gonna make a lab.
That's why Dragon's 100% coming, bro.
He's Kuma, yeah.
Dragon's 100% coming, bro. I'll tell you another reason why I think Dragon's 100% coming. I think I said this might be the time, bro. You're gonna have to celebrate, because the last is a foreshadowing. I'll get to that in a second. Why it's very important to see that foreshadowing. So, anyways, Bonnie, get back. It's not like I'm going out there to fight, not against that guy, anyways. Damn right, it's my job to look after you now, and I won't let that happen. Oh, I love she's a mother figure, or father figure, but whatever. I love the parenthood right there. He's clearly outranks all the knights of God here.
But I think Vegapunk feels guilt for what he did to Kuma and everything.
100%, bro. But to be honest, he done it because Kuma told him to do it.
Yeah, but still, remember, he was trying to make Kuma not do it for so long, and then he relented.
True that. Bro, I'm telling you, man, I'm 100% on the Dragon train now. To be fair, yeah, I kind of always felt like Dragon will come not in Egghead, but definitely during end of Elbaf, or maybe the next arc after that. Yeah, but now it makes a lot of sense, especially because my guy, yeah, remember what's the name again? Kuma left in front of him, and he just randomly starts getting up and shooting away. And they were like, "Where you going, Kuma? We just rescued your ass." And bro, did someone have to go through hell just to get you back, and you're just trying to run away? And and I'm pretty sure if they're smart, yeah, they put a tracking chip on him, right? Because he's not himself. Yeah,
you know,
so if they put a tracking chip.
If Dragon figures out that Bonnie's in trouble, he might not come to protect Luffy, but if he figures out Bonnie and Robin are in trouble, he's getting his ass right here.
Yeah. No, but you know why? I think it's also because of guilt. Because you know what? He fails
I think
Ginny
Dragon
in it.
blames himself for like Ginny getting kidnapped, Bonnie being sick, all of that, right?
100%. That's what. Yeah, right. And that's what the thing about. If there was a tracking chip on him, and he flew all the way, hit the red line. The attack that's happening, it could be because the dragon is also pushing it, and he's gonna find Kuma. So he's coming to Elbaf not because of anything other than finding Kuma, to make sure Kuma's okay. And then coincidentally he'll be fighting Imu or helping the Straw Hats. That's how I see it's gonna play out. But anyways, Lilith, it's like he clearly outranks all the Knights of Gods here. But he's not now. Why are you lying, bro? Why are you lying, bro? Lilith, man. It's just glazing Sanji, man. What are you doing? Clearly outranks all the God's Knights, but he's not one of the 5 elders. Oh, sorry, he's talking about Imu. About to say, I was tripping. Oh shit, I was literally tripping it.
Why is 5 getting glazed after getting beat up?
Thanks God, bro. I thought Lilith became stupid suddenly. Lost all that freaking big brain. But he's not one of the 5 elders, so they're talking about Imu. I suppose it's only natural for a vast 8th-century-old organization to have spawned some dark shadows, given its history of power struggles. If that's the case, it's funny how Vegapunk's literally talking through her. Like you can see this. Can you see the picture of Vegapunk?
Yeah.
The personality is like coming out. Wait, Sanji, your injuries are. I can't back down, Bonnie-chan. I like how now Bonnie's a child next to him, because if she was a woman, Sanji won't be like he's not gonna be locked in.
You start barking.
Yeah. Sanji.
Wait, I think you have to reload my camera browser source because it's like glitching.
Blurry?
No, it's like glitching. It's like 2 frames, but it's fine on my end.
Wait a minute. How do I do
that? Double click on my source and on the properties tab, there should be like a refresh.
Oh, on the OBS?
Yeah, on OBS.
Okay.
They're saying zoom out the scan.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Here you go. Wait, let me try to fix Sid's camera quickly, guys.
It's fine on my end.
To be honest, it's fine on my end too, but okay, refresh. Refresh.
Oh, it's fine now. It's fixed.
Alright.
I'm looking at like the stream itself, and it was laggy there. Alright, let's continue.
Alright, so basically, yeah. Wait, where was I? Okay, so basically, my guy Sanji, decides he's gonna do something, but honestly, we know. I know I'm taking the piss out of Sanji, guys. I don't want to do that because my guy called him Bumji.
Let's stop hating on Sanji.
Like,
his name is Blackleg Sanji, and we just saw Imu use one of the strongest abilities known to mankind, Maki, which is literally black flames, and Sanji, being a warrior of science, I think his father has already embedded Maki genes inside of him. So he's gonna unlock Maki as his final power.
Oh shit, bro! Sid's trying to.
Black flames, bro. Black flames.
Sid's
Sanji.
cooking to make sure Sanji gets his freaking valor, bro.
Hey,
he needs something so bad.
Sanji's gonna get from me.
I can't lie though. I'm actually feeling bad for Sanji now, because Sanji. Think about it, you got someone like Loki popping out of nowhere. You had Gabon. You got all of these OGs making even freaking Koyon. Koyon just did more than him. I take the piss. No, but seriously, yeah.
We just had a whole arc dedicated to him, man. Come on.
Like, what did he? I guess the biggest achievement he did was literally beat Queen. Yeah, and that was good achievement. And then suddenly, yeah, what was the he let Vegapunk die. He flopped it there.
What do you mean? If he doesn't bake that cake for Big Mom, Luffy and the crew is cooked in Whole Cake Island.
No, I can't lie. I'm saying he had that potential because I was literally rooting for Sanji. I like Sanji. Don't get me wrong. A lot of people don't like Whole Cake arc. I liked it.
Yeah,
Whole Cake arc was one of my favorites.
Arcs.
Yeah, same. It was one of my favorites. Me and my wife were watching it because Sam loves some Big Mom in it. My wife loves Big Mom, and I loved the whole arc. I loved the whole Sanji backstory. I was crying. I was literally tearing up. Yeah, I want him to be successful, but every time it's like Usopp. Like, what's happening with Usopp this arc too? These guys are just getting shot on, man. I don't want that. I want Oda to say, you know what? Sanji needs his valor. Sanji needs something here. Sanji needs to stop being whatever he's being right now and start tapping into his genetics and say, you know what? I don't care. If I have to be the demon for my captain, I'll be it. Same thing with Usopp, man. Usopp had his moment against. Yeah, to be honest, I'll give it to Usopp. He kind of called.
A lot of people online like talk about how the Straw Hats aren't doing much in the stories, especially after the time skip. But one thing you have to realize is that the way Oda split the Straw Hats after Punk Hazard, it was like half of the Straw Hats had their glow up moments in Dressrosa, half of the Straw Hats had their moments in Whole Cake Island, which both of those arcs spanned over 100 chapters, right? And then you come to Wano, where Wano is more about showcasing Wano itself, and Akazaya 9. A lot of that happened, and we already know everything about the Straw Hats from their stories pre-time skip and even post-time skips, the little moments we get. And rather, Oda is focusing on showing us how the world government and Imu have affected, all of these emperors have affected the world of One Piece itself during the post-time skip. And I think people need to realize that, like, how many times are we gonna hear like, oh yeah, Sanji likes women?
But I don't fully agree though, because I think I don't fully agree because I think
we already saw it.
And I agree with everything you're saying, but I also think that he did kind of glaze Sanji throughout Wano. Wano was everyone's arc.
Right.
Zoro had his moment. The
Sobo Mask.
And the mask, like Sobo Mask was actually a thing. He freaking was sick, and I can't lie. What he did to Queen, was solid. Queen is not a joke. Like, people take the piss out of Queen, but Luffy was going head to head with Queen, like at one point, and I think it was a good fight. I have to give Sanji some credit there, and he murked Queen. So I just feel like it was downhill from there. Oh, shout out to chat, you lot are freaking sick. Javed, the Larlid, I can't say your name properly. Animatrix and Helder, thanks for subscribing. And then let me smash with his donation, $5, much love. Sanji doesn't need crap. Zoro doesn't need crap. The rest of the crew needs stuff. Sanji and Zoro are still getting dedicated 1v1s for a new.
That's a good point too.
Thanks for the donation. Honestly appreciate it.
I think the one that needs the most crap, quote unquote crap, is Nami right now. She hasn't done much at all during the time skip, other than being a Zeus merchant in Whole Cake Island.
I think because people in their minds have already pinpointed these guys are the fighters, and everyone else have a different role. Like Usopp needs to have another sniper moment, straight up. He needs to have a sniper moment where it just like it changes the game. His arc, funny enough, was just Rosa. He needs another moment like that. Nami against maybe the end of the chapter will be the Rain Goddess. Maybe she has the moment then and there, and Jinbei and her can work together. And then you got Robin. Like, what has Robin been doing, man? Like, Robin's supposed to be freaking dangerous, but I feel like she's
Robin beat up Black Maria.
I know the Wano Black Maria thing that's about it. That's the last of Robin. But yeah, I agree. I agree with Lemon Smash though.
She got put on ice during Egghead.
I think he's right though. I think everyone needs it 1v1 dedicated arc.
But they're not fighters continue. Though. Like, whenever there is supposed to be a fight, each of the Straw Hats have different dedicated roles that each other rely on, and with Nami, with Robin, these are support characters, right? Yeah,
I agree, because if you scale them too high right now, and let's say they're doing 1v1 fight, that makes no sense, because think about it, like Zoro and Sanji's growth compared to them would be like exponentially less. Because Nami and them lot, imagine they're fighting like big shots. Everyone else is growing too. Like, you're not like, maybe if they went back to the Grand Line, then yes, they will murk everybody. They will destroy everyone at their current level. But the new enemies that's coming up, we got God Knights. These are the top tier fighters.
Arlong in East Blue?
I think he does.
He does. That's a big debate in the community.
No, I think he does, man. Usopp is sick, man.
That means that the Zoro from East Blue gets destroyed by Usopp. Now.
I'll tell you what Usopp needs to do. Observation hockey, boom, boom, close his eyes, get the chili powder, boom with the eyes. GG, done. Chili powders and eyes, bro. I saw a freaking documentary about Tamil gangsters in East London. Bro, some of them are so ruthless, man. They use, I swear down, is an actual torture tactic, man. Is chili powder in the eye? It's the worst thing ever, man. And my guy has it on his freaking as a utility belt. Go like a tobacco sauce, boom in the eyes. You game over, man. How can Zoro defend that?
He did that in a movie. Not before would say that's racist as hell. He's using spices to torture. That's racist.
Bro, that's a genius attack, man. I can't lie. Anyway, let's continue. Let's continue reading. Alright, so wait, Sanji, your injuries are okay. He's like, nah, I can't back down now, bunny. Sanji's, I guess I don't need to deal with you after all. I gotta admit, it's crazy you even breathing after that. Oh, he actually got his valor from this guy. Killingham actually did give him respect. Oops, where is it gone? Alright, so, oh wait, Killingham just literally slapped him up and walked away. Where are you going? I'm going to see through the mission
Oh,
I
I
came
think
here
it's
for.
trying to show that they're powered up now with Imu's omen. Like in his back, he has the
Yeah.
omen circle, so he's getting
another
extra
level.
juice.
Yeah, another level, 100%. So
Also,
now,
Killingham saying that is a durability thing for Sanji because he's enhanced. He has the skeleton powers, right? So Sanji is one of the most durable Straw Hats.
It's a debate. I think Zoro is, but that could be a debate.
How
I
is
think Luffy
Zoro
is
the
actually.
most durable? The fuck you mean?
Okay,
His
let me
entire skeleton is enhanced by science.
No, let me explain. You're right.
Zombie Sanji. Do we not remember how Sanji's hands and the whole body was mangled at the
Hands
start
down,
of
you're
the
right.
fight?
No, your hands down, you're right. Compared to a normal human being,
healed.
Sanji
Yeah.
is up there. Yeah. In fact, compared to most of like 80% of the One Piece characters, yeah, he's up there in durability because of his exoskeleton. But Zoro, yeah. That he's durable not because of his body and muscular mass and whatnot. He's durable because of his pain tolerance and his undying will to fight. And the reason I say that because remember what happened against Kuma?
With all his bones broken.
Yeah, because remember what happened against
He
Arlong?
got his bones broken though. Come on.
No, but that's what I'm saying. His body is not as durable physically compared to Sanji.
Yeah, I'm
but I
talking
think
about physical durability.
Yeah. I agree with that. But I think Zoro and Sanji, I think Zoro will outlast him just because of his sheer will.
I have
and
my hands chopped off.
My guy had his whole body cut in half. He fighting
so
Arlong. After freaking Luffy got smashed up, yeah. My guy, what's his name again? Kuma, yeah. Put all the pain Luffy got a freaking rubber body. So all the physical pain that he went through, yeah, is kind of like it kind of get absorbed in a sense. But all of that pain went into Zoro without a rubber body, and he just like he's having a proper fit. And I don't think Sanji would have survived that, but Zoro did.
At that moment after he tanked the pain, I feel like I could beat up Zoro.
Yeah, that's a great day. Yashadow said the right thing right then. That's what I'm actually trying to say.
Yeah.
Zoro has the most
good
endurance,
point, yeah.
and Sanji has the most durability. That's a great way to say it. That's the right way to say
Smash said Sid Yusuf forgetting how much Tank Sop can take. That's a good point too.
Yeah, you know what? Tank Sop, my guy, let me smash you onto something, man. I forgot about that. Forget about Sanji. I think the whole Straw Hats gang is actually durable. Let's be real. Most of these guys would have just died. Okay, so my guy literally said Toodles and ducked. What the heck? Toodles? Who says that? My guy just lapped him up and said, I came here for the kids and I'm gonna get the kids. Oh, that sounded kind of sus. My power was overflowing. He just literally ducked. And then Sanji's like, damn it, that prick hasn't given up on kidnapping the children yet. And he's after him now. Sanji, we can't let everyone's effort be in vain. Usopp and Luffy admire this country. Well, you don't? Admire this country. And it's my personal duty to protect Elbaf. Huh? It's the land of the giants. It's the land of the giant beauties. That's kind of funny. It's at least that didn't change. Anyways, my guy goes off, yeah? And then we are finally at the Owl Library. Let's zoom in, guys. To think that this back door led to an underground passage.
But I thought he went to the heaven realm, man.
Nah. The hidden room is unbelievable. You saved the books from the fire and brought them here, Biblo. My guy, hey, this is definitely a Zoan, yeah. Someone's ate the giant must have eaten this fruit, right? Or it's a owl that ate a fruit. It's one of the two.
Everyone's eating the fruit. Everything's eating the fruit, bro.
Trust, it's spirits, innit? Let me see if we got double iris.
Man, I like Robin's old design so much better with her bangs.
She looks like. Wait, let me zoom into this because if this owl has double iris, then he definitely ate a fruit. Okay, Yusuf's like going Mary is the most durable. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, imagine freaking going up and down, yeah, the upstream and just freaking not breaking it off. I'm surprised that it wasn't even built by a OG, yeah, Smith like Frankie. It was just a normal ship coming from the East Blue, and it survived so much. but that's got to do with the spirit. Let me smash Oda, bro. Let Usopp help in the final stretch here. Yes, I want him to be his arc. Let him snipe these dudes. He wanted to go to Elbaf. He needs to have his moment. He needs to have his moment. Would you count that moment, Sid? Would you count him fighting against Imu and calling out Imu, "Come here, you pussy! Come here, fight yourself, not behind some, you know."
Well, like if Usopp doesn't do that, then Imu doesn't show up.
Yeah, but so do you think that's his moment?
He summoned the devil.
I think so too, man. I think that's his moment. But hopefully he has another moment which is actually shows his sick sniping skills. Anyways, Robin's like, thank you. I thought they had all been reduced to ashes. Well, she worships books. Yeah, I'm grateful too, but I'm starting to see you're more of a mystery than I first reckoned. Biblo. I'm telling you, Biblo's from the first world, man. What the frick? Biblo knows more than he's leading on to. Biblo, bro. This owl, man. This owl. Wait, what the? Okay, wait, close this. So now Biblo, yeah. Biblo's like, he's a sus. He's a sussy bucker. Okay, near Western Village, Sea Cloud Port. Tree Canopy, Western Village. Rainbow Port entrance. Heave! Oh my goodness.
This goober.
I hate this guy, bro. This freaking Diddy. Anywho.
No, he's St. Jeffrey now. He's powered up.
St. Jeffrey literally saying, okay, hello there. Summer's here. No, wait. Make that super summer. Because he got fueled up, innit? Oh, let me smash. I said, bro, let me smash his cooking. This stream, yeah, chat's on it, bro. Nah, you're on it with Bible. I don't know about Bilbo Baggins, but honestly, you're on it. The Bible. Listen, Bible is a bibliography, yeah, of multiple books. You get it? Yeah, Bible
library of books.
Yeah, it means library or also it means like a biography or like a bibliography of multiple books. It's multiple things, and he's in charge of it. Yeah, and he's basically a person who's preserving history in his own rights. He has that role, bruh. He's also, oh my god, I might be cooking it. I might be going into too much of this religious stuff, but Oda studied this, right? In the Christendom, yeah, they believe in the Holy Spirit, which comes in the form of a dove. Yeah, some incarnation is a bird. Yeah, and it's also said this in the whole like obviously, yeah, this is like Christendom. Yeah, they believe that the Holy Spirit, after Jesus was risen, the Holy Spirit can reveal itself, and Scripture is revealed by the Holy Spirit, right? Scripture is part of the Bible. And it's again, so what if, yeah, the bird, yeah, is a spirit? Again, goes back to what I'm saying, it's a Zoan. I'm cooking here, man. I'm onto something. Alright, let's continue on. Because Summer's like, I found a suitable giant ship. Get the brats over here in the next 5 minutes. This is Hydrodin's ship. He just stole it, straight up. My guy. He did not give a shit.
He just grabbed it, bro.
Yeah, he did not care. He's like, this is mine. Western Village Tavern. Look at the forest. It's a war zone out there. It was a clean cut, so this treatment should reattach your fingers. But it'll take a couple of months to heal completely. Oh, shout out, bro, shout out. If you guys really
how he just heal her so quick. Crazy.
He's chopper, bro. But this happens in real life. If you cut your fingers, it happens in real life. If you lose your finger or your thumb and it cuts off, you can get it back. You can get reattached here. You have to get ice. You have to get a jar of ice and just dash in a jar of ice so it just doesn't rot away, and then rush to the A&E, and then it will stitch it back together again. Don't ask me how I know. I mean, apart from this injury, which is like a scar, like I didn't cut my fingers. Anyways, thank you, Chopper.
Special hand surgeons.
They do, and that's how. Yeah, I know this sounds sickening, but I think it was like in the it was in World War One. Yeah, it was around World War One, World War Two time actually. A lot of scientists here were experimenting. I'm talking about, you know what type of scientists I'm talking about. They were experimenting with human beings and animals, and the Chimera experiment was actually real. Yeah, this is a real thing. You know that. So did you know that, by the way?
Yeah.
Chimera experiments, and they put the bits of a dog and the bits of another animal. It's so disgusting, man. And they stitch it together, and as long as the first human monkey chimera embryos, they do all of these weird shit. Human beings are so weird, yeah, but they do it because science is advanced to this point where they can move things around without it dying. The hands won't die, or the brain won't die, or the heart won't die, yeah, if you preserve it and then move it straight away. Anyways, let's continue.
They were still doing that until the 60s in Africa.
Sickening, bro. But to be honest, we kind of like we know right now people have hearts, pig heart. There's a sick book called Pig Heart Boy, but regardless, yeah, a lot of people, when they have weak hearts and they can't get a heart donor, what they do is they get heart from a pig and they use it, and actually, you know that, right? It's actual thing, and and they have to give, you have to inject yourself with some antibodies so there's no rejection from the pig. Anyways, thank you, Chopper. I feel so useless though. I'm supposed to be treating everyone myself. It can't be helped. Don't beat yourself about. Oh, was she a doctor? I didn't know Gerd was a doctor of the crew. It can't be helped. Don't beat yourself about it. Thank you, Dr. Chopper. You saved our mums. It's just first aid. Once we're out of this mess, I'll treat them
I
properly.
thought it was the giant saying that to Gerd.
Oh, mommy. Oh, mommy, man. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. It's like freaking Homelander, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's mad. Mommy milk, bro. It's just first aid. Okay, we said this. Oh, good, Tosso. Is this a dream? My top idol's fingers were severed. I humbly offer my fingers if you need a donor. I'm good. How cold. And yet, even your spite in something I'm grateful for in these tiring times. This guy is such a weirdo, but he reminds me of Sanji. It reminds me of Sanji straight up. I have to give it to you though. Risking your life to save your brother, Bjorn. I have a newfound respect for you, Rodo. Oh my god, he's haps. Bro, he's getting
No
the girl now.
way! That raised her up. Oh
bro,
my
look
god.
at that, bro. Nah, that's actually, a lot of girls are like that, innit? If you, it shows that you're very like caring for others. He could be a good husband, didn't it? If you're a good big brother, you could be a good father. What? Say that again?
Oh, say what?
Oh, I thought you said something.
Oh,
Alright, so nah, it is good though, bro. Nah, they should make a side plot. I'll read it. The Rodo's love story. Don't get too excited, Rodo.
Legoland.
You're making your wound gush blood. I'm high on good Tosso. That's okay. You killed it. High on good Tosso. And I just want and I was just starting to look up to you. Oh, you just instantly killed your aura.
Yeah, did you see this?
Western village near the Port Zorro's group. Sorry about this, Goldberg. It'd take too long without a giant's longer strides. Yeah, you're just a transport at this point. It's okay. I'm only a member of the new giant pirates who hasn't suffered any major wounds in this battle. Besides, this is a crisis for Elbaf. We're lucky to even have you fighting alongside us. It's true. Don't sweat it. Our captain's motto is basically, my friend's country is my country. No wonder Hyrule pledged himself to you. Hey, do you get this? This is a foreshadowing. This is a foreshadowing! Hey, Sid!
What is the foreshadowing?
Bro, he claimed Fishman Island. That's his country.
Oh, right,
yeah,
yeah.
Against Big Mom. He claimed Wano. That against literally the government and Kaido. He beats Kaido. And now he went after Big Mom. Boom, done. He went after Kaido. Boom, done. Now he's gone after Shanks. Shanks finished. He was supposed to be protecting Elbaf, but he wasn't there. And he said, nah, forget about Shanks. I'm the new protector of this land. It's me. I'm the I'm the one, yeah, that you need to go to. This is my banner.
The papers are gonna make it seem like Luffy defeated Shanks.
Yeah.
He took over Elbaf.
He took over
That's what the
Elbaf.
papers are gonna
Oh,
say.
and you see how freaking, what's his name again? What's it? But Paul Bartholomew, yeah? He went to freaking put some Shanks, pressure on him, and he got rinsed out. They're gonna make it, oh, look what he did. It's a revenge. Revenge for Barto. Oh my god, he took his land. And look, they're gonna be okay with it, because look, no wonder Hyrule pledged himself to. He's gonna be the king. Loki and Hyrule, they like Luffy. Like Shanks is cool with the older people, right? Shanks is cool with the old man and all of the old geezers, yeah. But his time is done, right? It's finished. Now Luffy comes in. He's taking the credit. He's freaking helping them out, bro. This is his land. Oh shit. Okay, so Zoro, yeah. Bro, I would love One Piece. But what's with this black flames? They turn into steel bullets and explosives. And those knights we beat seem to have powered up. If we don't wrap this up soon, it's gonna get real ugly. Whoa, alright. Okay, so we have, I like what Oda's doing. He's not just focusing on one fight, he's going and giving us updates on everyone's situation. What is this music, man? You changed it. What the frick is this? I like it though, but it's not what I want right now. Oh my goodness. Sorry guys, I'm just sorting this out. It's not what I want right now. I want something a bit more adventurous, more daring. Let's see what I can find. You guys need to give me a nice playlist. that's like obviously not that's copyright free. But anyways, let's continue. Summers, I've gone and done it now. I summoned something insane. Killingham, don't tell me. I'm afraid. I'm afraid, so I accidentally summoned what I'm most afraid of. I just got carried away. You stupid idiot. That timing is terrifying for all of us. Oh, sorry, that thing is terrifying for all of us. Tell me you can control it. Well, it's a dream demon, so probably. Dream demon. Well, that what's done is done. Just hurry, we're running out of time. And where's Gunko? Saw her on her. I'm telling you, Gunko is gonna swap sides 100%. She's gonna remember Brooks and say, "Nah, I'm out of here, man."
Dead.
Is it? So saw her on her way. She looked dead. Oh shit. Okay. Well, whatever. The great emu's body isn't meant to be out in this world. That's a fact. Oh my god. See, this confirms that emu can't be the world of the the Marijoa is like a barrier. I think it's closer to Marijoa is because I still have to go down that theory and that loophole where emu is the embodiment of the tree. Emu is Eve, yeah, in a sense, right? In persona, and it has to be closer to his original body and is the devil, not emu the person, but the devil inside emu, and that's why it can't be far away from the tree. And also is weakened from the spirit, the water. The closer it gets to water, it gets weakened. That's how I understand it, but it could be the mortal surgery as well.
Material or the thing that Elbaf is really dense in, that Vega Lilith used to create Super Cola, and I think that thing that she's talking about is pyroblowin, and I think that affects Emu way more. And the reason Emu feels fine on top of the red line is because the rain clouds, it sits above the rain clouds, and in Skypiea, all the clouds are made up of this volcanic material called pyroblowin, and I think that has a huge effect on Emu's body for some reason.
I like that. No, I do like that theory, and it goes hand in hand with the volcanic, the first world eruption, the cataclysm. Yeah, and I do like that theory. Yeah, it could be, and that's how the really compass works. Yeah, but I think in general. Also,
Lilith, she used pyroblowin as an energy source to take out all heat, or I guess energy. Like she used it to change, like the state, of like things around the library where heat was taken out. And I think
what chapter was that? Let's go back to that chapter. Wait, let's go back to chapter.
I think remember 4 chapters ago, right as Emu showed up.
I think it was chapter 178, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So this one,
where Frankie gets Super Cola and she freezes.
I think it's this one.
I think that has a huge impact on Emu, the density of that material.
Wait, is it this one? I think we got too strong, Sanji. Oh wait, I'm at 177. Where is that? Where? Boom. Yeah, find that panel. Send it to me. I want to read that again. Because I think you're onto something, Sid. I'm not gonna lie. I do believe that. Look, it could be that, but the fact that Summer says isn't meant to be out in this world, it makes me feel like it just means the world is the lower realm. So the higher realm is Marijoa, and anything below it. It doesn't necessarily have to be Elbaf. Yeah, or it could be this world as they see Elbaf as one world. You understand?
Yeah.
Chat, man, you guys are savage. Look, Emu ain't showered since the wood century. That's what happens when you touch grass after 900, 800 years. Nah, it's true, man. you freaking stop becoming human. Anyway, but that's a fact. What did you say? Our key combat forces and the forces that just be erased. Oh, and the forces that must be erased are right there. 1178, yeah. I think I'm on 1178. Oh, sorry, 78.
Yeah, 1178.
Okay, well, I'm on it. I think it's right here. There you go. I don't see a Biblo of the Owl neither. Let's hope for the best. Okay, I'm at that bit. Where is it? It's right above it.
Wait, hold up. 1178. That's transformed state shocked them. Luffy soon. Oh wait! I found it. 1176.
Okay, let's go there.
Okay, it's middle of 1176.
I want to read that a bit. I want to see because I know what you. Okay, there you go. Super Vega Cola. Okay,
Yeah, that's the one.
There you go, Frankie. Try using that. Hey, this bottle's about to burst. Super Vega Cola. Your innards are immaculately designed, just as an advance as the pacifist, which is why I was stunned to learn you only use cola to power yourself. You see, Frankie, fuel is passion. Use this stuff, and your raw power will explode. Yeah, but where's the
I think she
explanation?
says it earlier that this thing is all around Elbaf, the energy.
But I do agree with that. I do think that energy is like a form of how do you say it? It could be linked
I think
to the
it
sky
comes from the Adam tree's
clouds.
bark.
It could be.
And the Adam tree is taking it out of the earth,
Earth.
and like spreading it around. Because you know, at the top of where the Adam tree is, I think that's where Sky Islands start, and all the clouds of the Sky Island are made up of
Falling into it.
this material.
No, I like that theory. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's solid. It does scientifically make sense as well.
Yeah.
But we come back to that, and then we go into a bit deeper. But let's go. Yeah. So basically, my guy's terrified about Imu coming out, and it's not gonna be good for Imu. But then he's like, our key combat forces and the forces that must be erased are all right here. We must not disappoint the Great One. We must live up to the expectation, Killingham. Of course. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, TCB. Okay. So next page is Western Village. It's cats and dogs all of a sudden. What's going on? The water. This is because of what he summoned. Killingham summoned something. The water's gonna flood the inside. Don't let the injured get wet. Go capture those brats. War. Go on, Yiwa. Wow, help me. Help me. There's something outside. For those of us born above the clouds, the idea of water falling from the sky is terrifying. We always, yeah, it goes back to what you're saying, Sid. I actually do like that theory.
Yeah.
We always heard stories not only about the Declan and Nika, but also the monster known as the Rain God, the one who pelts the lower realm with water from overhead. Yeah. And then we finally see what he summons. Yeah. It appears with the rhythm of the rain dance, and it goes back to the Nika dance, drum, drum, drum. But then rain dance, people used to do it back in the days as well. Rain, rain, come, all come again, Okay, so rain dance. Whoa, Zaza. That's frightening. Look at that rain. Okay, looks like a female. I get why people are saying it looks like it could be Vivi. Help us, the kids. He's drowning everybody. I'm bringing them over now. Get ready, Summers. We can set sail whenever. Not good. There's a commotion in the village. Should we go back? No, we'll be fine. Hey, don't screw this up. Right back at you because they saw each other. Okay, break next week. Okay, so let's break this down, man. What's your take on this Rain God? Let's talk about if it's really Vivi, if it's Dragon. What is this? What do you think?
I think it's Vivi.
I think Lemmy Smash might be on something. It might be Buggy as well, Buggy's a good candidate,
Buggy? What?
No,
what is the case for Buggy? This is the first time
he chops the clouds, man. He chops the clouds into pieces, into different spots, and then it goes...
I think the highest ranking of the candidates, for me at least, it might be Dragon, Vivi, or Nami.
Okay, Dragon number 1, right?
I think Dragon might have Wind Fruit still.
I know. I was telling you before you came on chat. I was literally explaining what you said yesterday to the
guys.
chat.
We had like an hour-long debate yesterday.
And
like I get the case for Dragon, but looking at how the Rain Goddess looks like, I think it might be Vivi. Like it has a lot of like elements that she could be from Alabasta.
Okay, here's my my opposition against this theory, right? Yeah. Let me explain why it makes sense that it's Dragon to me. Nami, I don't think it's Nami for sure. I don't know. I know she's good at the weather and whatnot. I tell you, look, the reason why I don't think it's Vivi and Nami and all of these people. If it is Vivi and Nami, then the idea of reincarnation and the will of a person from the back in the days coming again, it's too repetitive. Like I get it with Poseidon. Poseidon had the power to control the sea kings, right? and all the fishes. So Shirahoshi is reincarnation of that entity, that Poseidon that came from 1,000 years ago. So that is not, it's not going to be inconsistent. It can happen. Vivi can also be this reincarnation of Zaza from the back in the days, from 900 years ago. Zaza is back. Everyone's back from the ancient world, and they're reincarnated. And Poseidon, Zaza, Nika, all of these characters can come back, and they can put that into play. But the reason why I don't think is that and is the actual devil fruit is because look at the fruit. Look, doesn't this look like there's a circle behind this fruit? They had envisioned it because the actual deity had a circle as well. Much like Imu. Imu has a circle. This deity has a circle. Luffy will have a circle because I think Luffy's not fully manifested. He has a circle because then that makes me feel like it's a god fruit. I genuinely think it's a god fruit. It's a devil fruit. Vivi doesn't have a devil fruit. Vivi didn't eat a devil fruit. And now people are saying, yeah, what about that scene when Vivi, the alabaster was dried and then rain came when Vivi stopped crying right in the last moment. But my argument for that is that the rain was gone because of Crocodile. Crocodile was stealing the rain with the rain powder, right? And shit. So when that stopped, when he was defeated, it was just not coincidence, but it was like a dramatic thing that everything that Crocodile did was erased because of Luffy. Luffy left the country in a state.
The rain was more for narrative reasons.
Yeah, that's why,
like,
exactly.
The impact of the victory of Alabasta over.
Yeah, because it was Crocodile defeat showed that the country's back to its prosperous
because
self.
Crocodile represented a drought, right? He sucks moisture out of everything, and he sucked the moisture life out of Alabasta, just like he sucks up life out of Luffy's hand. And now Crocodile is defeated. The heavens themselves started pouring. Up.
That's why I saw it. I know, not just the heavens itself. It's not just the heavens itself, though. Is remember because he was purposefully making it into a drought. He was using the powder, the rain powder thingy. Remember, he was doing that. He was causing a drought, but purposefully. So with his defeat and his whole project fell apart. So it was the rain was bound to come again. Do you remember the rain powder, and all that stuff? Yeah. So his defeat it's not. So the rain coming because of Vivi doesn't make sense. It was linked to the storyline, the narrative. Now when it comes to Dragon, when Dragon first came, the sound effects was also saying "za" on it. Let me show you. Yeah. Dragons, Logtown. Yeah. Logtown.
Like I want it to be Dragon. It's good. There's gonna be Dragon in the thumbnail of the chapter review, guys. But I don't think we should just ignore that because it's possible that Dragon has wind fruit.
But I don't see Vivi, man. Why is everyone saying? Because she has she looks Arab. She has the Arab mask.
She has blue hair too, like water. Hello?
Maybe you I told you yesterday you convinced me. I was 100% Dragon, but now I'm like 60%. Because when you said you also said the fact that he has a storm god fruit, and or like the wind. He represents wind, and she represents rain and water, So I kind of see that. I do see that he can
It makes a lot of sense that if Dragon has the power to control, like the rain and water, basically, that would explain a lot of the movements of the revolutionaries because we know how difficult it is for organizations. Even the emperors have trouble traversing the world, right? It's just the world government with their sea prism ships they're able to traverse the world easily, but there's like a huge amount of risk for even strong crews to go through the red line and cross the seas. But the revolutionaries are the only organization other than the world government which basically have a branch on each of the seas. Like Karasu controls the North Blue. You have Ivankov in the Grand Line, in the prison. All these different commanders are on all the different seas, right? And to coordinate that and everything, the revolutionaries need to have some kind of a power or ability that lets them traverse the seas of the world, just like the world government, easily. And they have different branches, because not even the emperors have different branches.
So wait, are you saying that he's traversing through the clouds? That's why the storm.
Yeah, he's doing something to the seas. Like Dragon maybe has the power to control the seas, or even like if he has So my thinking was, he has the wind god fruit. That's why, like in the calm belt, one of the main reasons they can't traverse the calm belt is because it's calm. There's no wind, so Dragon can bring forth the wind to sail them through the calm belt, or with him being able to control water itself, he can just go through all the seas, no problem, easily.
Okay, so here's my response to this. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, what you guys are saying is, look, it has merit to it. And let me smash. I do think, yeah. I mean, like, he could have the wind god, but the point is this here. You know, when we first found out about the god fruits or the
Yeah.
god fruit or Skypia,
Yeah.
Skypia. Let's go back to this, yeah. Because what was it? It was the god of rain. Look,
Yeah.
the god of sun, the god of earth, and the god of forest, right? So
Yeah.
look, the four gods. It was ready. We already knew there was going to be a god of rain. It's not.
Yeah.
This is not a new introduction, guys. Right? There was never a wind god mentioned here. It's only 4 gods. Yeah.
Well, they could
the
be
god.
more than those 4 gods. Come on.
I don't buy it.
Why
I don't buy
don't you buy it? Do you think there's only 4 gods that exist that run the world?
No. I'll tell you why. Because look, this is a story about something that happened in ancient times, and the people of Skype, or in this case, the Shandoran people, they preserved a how do you say it? They preserved this culture, yeah, which talked about these entities that existed. The god of sun is Luffy, we know this. The god of rain, I'm telling you, I thought it was dragon until like all the woman thing happening. The god of earth, yeah, I thought the god of forest is how do you say it? The god of forest is what's the name again? Emu, and god of earth is probably Chopper. Yeah.
Also, another thing is this
or maybe
entity
Loki.
we see of the rain god. This is the imagination of Killingham, right?
Yeah. But that proves my point. No. Actually, that proves my point. Why I think it has to be dragon. Let me make a point.
All right.
They haven't seen this monster or this deity. They have been
I
having
can
stories
make a
of
very
it.
good case for it being dragon. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just putting it different possibilities out.
It can't
there
be Vivi, man. It has to be a fruit. Let me make another point why it has to be a fruit. Yeah. Look, all of this is a fruit. The god of sun is a fruit. Yeah. The god of forest. I'm telling you, it's Emu. Look at my logic. Why is Emu?
One of the main reasons that it has to be dragon or the revolutionaries have this fruit is because the dragon and the revolutionaries are direct opposition to the Tenryobito, right? And
okay.
And
yeah.
what Killingham says is that it's not the world government or the military who's scared. It's the celestial dragons themselves. Like the fodder celestial dragons are afraid of the rain goddess. They're afraid of it the most is because like they've never seen rain, and it's a bigger commentary on how like these people at the top, like all they do is the reason they fear everything is because they don't know
the unknown.
They're ignorant of it.
The unknown. Nah, I do agree. There's that side to it. There's a metaphorical side to it as well. But let's come back to what is literal.
I can see dragon being the rain god.
But let me make the case for dragon. Let me make the case for dragon. Yeah. Firstly, I don't think there's multiple gods. I think there's only 4. I mean, in this world of One Piece. Yeah. I know everyone's saying, oh, there's multiple.
What about Blackbeard?
He's not a god fruit. Let's just move past that. Yeah. He just got the darkness.
And he's
fruit.
just cooked then. Like he's a bum.
He's just a darkness fruit, man. He's the abyss. He's a
bum. Bro. He's a bum.
I don't think he has.
If he doesn't have a god fruit, he's a bum.
Nah, I don't think that. I don't think. But he doesn't have a god fruit. Let me make it clear. He doesn't have.
By
or maybe he.
Of shonen, if he doesn't have a god fruit, he's a bum.
Okay, fine.
Power.
Maybe he has the god of earth fruit. But listen, let me make my case quickly. Yeah, my case is this: these 4 gods were once actual entities back in the first world. They were actual entities that were living, and they were the manifestation of people. They prayed for something, and these entities came into existence. The gods are not literal human beings. Yeah, they were the manifestation of Haki. The way I understand it is like, you know, Mary. When Mary came into existence, that's one little entity based on the Straw Hats and their admiration for the ship. The water spirit is a conduit. The water spirit from the water, the sea, yeah. So they got mother sea. It's called mother for a reason. Because the mother, what it does, it gives birth to many different type of spirits. So the water spirit literally was born from mother sea and is a conduit. But the personality that the water spirit took, yeah, was a personality of love, which was given to the ship Medi. So Medi is the child of the mother sea. Just remember that, yeah. You understand what I said so far? Medi is the child of mother sea. Yeah, and is the embodiment of the love that the Straw Hat gave to the ship. Now, in the first world, let me go back to the mural, because I'll tell you why I'll come back to dragon in a second. Yeah, the mural. How I understand it, the first world, these people were using the tree of Eve, yeah, to funnel be a conduit, to the mother sea. They understood the power of the sea. They understood the sea can create life in a unique way. Yeah, because it does. They know the spirit, the cloud Bertman. It was a legend. It was a legend since when? It must have been a legend since a long time ago. So it must have been a common trope that the sea can create life, right? And we all know the scientific term, all life comes from water, which we're all 70% water, which makes sense. Now, I'm saying the people of the past, they understood the sea has power. So they try to use the power of the sea through the tree, the Eve tree. And they try to electrocute it. You can see that, the ship, the one that, the Maxim that was made later by Enel. They try to electrocute it, so there's something called ionization. Yeah, ionization is you change the property of something, but when you ionize it, it becomes a conduit. The tree channels the energy from the water and uses it from upwards, but it also does it backwards. It can also does the energy from the sky and the atmosphere, like oxygen and the sun. It goes downwards, which is why later we see the fish people go underneath the sea, underneath the tree, yeah, and they can see light. They can the oxygen is literally given to them. Remember, the bubbles and the oxygen, the light comes from sunlight E from the bottom of the roots. How did that happen? How did the tree become such where the light is literally glowing in its roots? How is sunlight literally coming on the roots? How is oxygen coming in its roots? It was because it was ionized, and the ionization of the tree made it into like a little channel. The energy goes upwards and the energy goes downwards. The energy of the water goes upwards and the energy of the sun and the oxygen goes downwards. Now that's sunlight Eve. Now people start praying for the tree. They start worshipping, oh, the tree that is going to change our lives, is going to give us some fruits and whatnot. But they had dark and evil aspirations. That collective energy went into the tree, yeah. And just like Medi got formed, a powerful entity got formed, but it wasn't Medi, it was the sun god. Sorry, it was the forest god, yeah. And the forest god, I believe, is the devil, is Imu, yeah. And Imu is basically the representation of sunlight Eve. And the reason why I say this is because you go back to the second world, it literally says the forest god tamed demons. It literally says that the forest god tamed demons on the freaking Harley text. Who else tamed demons and literally like plotted the whole demise? And the only one that stood against him was the sun god, right? So the forest god is Imu. That's how I see it. The sun god is Luffy, yeah. And we know this Luffy because the sun god appeared right after the enslaved people prayed. I need to zoom into this.
I don't know. If you look at the powers of Imu, all he's using is devils from the abyss. How can?
Because he tamed demons. It literally says it.
How can he's not using any forest-based powers?
No, that's a misunderstanding. Forest burns. Forest burns. Do you understand? Fire. Fire. When you go to forest and you wood is literally a fuel for fire. You understand my point? It burns with energy, so he's burning himself, it's burning around him because it's literally made out of wood, yeah. And that's how I see it. And let me give you another example of this. Look at this, yeah. Within the earth there is flame. People, okay, that's what happened.
That's why when he appears, all the wooden houses.
Yeah, that's why I said in the Emu video, I literally said that's the reason. Yeah. And I literally mentioned that's the reason of why the houses come to life. Why the trees and houses, only two things came to life: the trees and houses. Yeah. And look over here. It says this: the earth god grew furious.
You know something interesting.
Go on.
Is that Imu controls all the different woods, but he can't control the Adam tree's wood.
Yeah, because I think the Adam tree is special. Well, I'll get to that in a second, but look at my point over here.
No, wait. I see the Adam and Eve tree's relationship is Eve tree gets energy from the sun, puts it back in the planet through the sea at the bottom, and then the Adam tree extracts energy from the planet and puts it out in the atmosphere, and it's like a cycle. And
Imu hates the sun.
Yeah, and I think the red line blocks that cycle.
Maybe. I don't.
That's how I think.
I'm still in the middle of the theory that you're mentioning about thing. I'm still trying to understand that. But hear my theory out why I think the gods are important. The sun god, earth god. Look at this. The sun god appeared. Yeah, only when the slaves wished and prayed. So the slaves are oppressed. So the oppressed people prayed, and the sun god appeared. Yeah. So think about it logically, yeah. So just like Medi was the energy and the belief system and all the prayers, it manifested into a personality. This was before any fruits. The sun god came before the fruits. You know that?
Yeah.
So Nika was here before the fruits and before Nika went into a fruit. Yeah. So that's just a fact because that's the first world. We know the fruits came in the second world. Yeah. So now get that. So sun god appeared because of the oppressed people. So their energy had to. How did the sun god appear? It has to be through the freaking sea. The sea is the only medium that we know, yeah, that can create life and personalities and spirits. Yeah, and I think this is the sun god Nika, this little angel right here. Yeah, and the angel had an idea to move people from the surface to the bottom of the sea, yeah, to away from all the madness. And he could, like the Noah in it, like he knew there'll be like a how do you say it? A cataclysm, and the cataclysm did happen. But that's one thing, that's Nika. The earth god, yeah, which I think the earth god is either Chopper, yeah, either Chopper or is a Nidhogg, yeah. Yeah. Either one of the two, yeah. It could be either Nidhogg or Chopper's fruit, yeah. And with the health flame serpent, yeah, envelop the earth. I think it's Nidhogg. I'll be honest. I think the earth god could be Nidhogg, and the reason why I say this is, and with the health serpent, yeah, enveloped the world. The health serpent is literally the earth opening up, yeah, and just causing. I think it's just a volcanic eruption, and that's why it looks like a serpent, and it just basically became the red line. But this isn't. This little dragon right here, yeah, which people say it could be Nidhogg, and them two, they work together to, cause the, how do you say it? Cause the apocalypse. But at this point, yeah, I don't think Imu. I think Imu is the representation of this, but I think Imu is the forest god. So look at this. The forest god sent forth the devils. Within nothingness there is breath. The forest god sent forth devils. Yeah. So this is Imu. The sun god is basically out, like he's annoyed, and the fire of war starts. Yeah. So look, they don't mention the rain god. I'll be honest with you. Yeah. Can we see? There's no rain god here.
Yeah.
But we know these three gods over here are very key and fundamental. But we knew there will be a rain god eventually, and we kept saying the rain god has to be dragon. Yeah, in a second I'll come to that. But there is
the rain god is mentioned by people who are in Skypiea, right? Like there's no sea in Skypiea. Why would they call it a rain god? I mean,
okay, now I'll explain why I think is a rain god is dragon. Firstly, dragon, yeah, the rain. Where's rain coming from? The sky. Do you agree? It's from the clouds. It comes when the sky falls down and it gives life, yeah, to the floor. I'm sorry, it gives life by fertilizing the earth, right?
Yeah.
Dragon is doing that. Dragon is representing. Look, remember we made a whole dragon a really long time ago, and there's a whole segment, and I'm explaining it in that segment. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Dragon is an embodiment of rain because he's trying to nurture the new generation, nurture people to fight back. Yeah, and he's the rain. He's pouring his rain.
You can say the same. He's fanning the flames of revolution.
But there is no wind god. That's what I'm trying to say. There is no wind god.
I think dragon has wind powers. But you can make a case that he has water powers.
Either look, if he has god fruit, it's got to be god of rain. But if he doesn't have a god fruit, then he just is a Logia of wind. He's a wind Logia. That's how I see it. I don't think he's a Zoan. That's the only way I can see it. If he was the rain god,
he's a wind Logia. I don't think he is a mythical zone or anything. I see dragon being more related to the admirals because his track in life was supposed to be becoming an admiral, and which got completely derailed after the God Valley incident, and instead he became the exact opposition to the ways of the world government. I think he's gonna have a wind
but why then? Who has the God of Rain fruit? Who has the God of Rain fruit? Because it's not Vivi. Vivi doesn't have a fruit.
I think it's similar to how Poseidon is. Or the God of Rain fruit is Poseidon with the man marked by the flames, and that's why he can create whirlpools.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm okay with that. If that happens, I'm okay with that idea. The man marked by flames.
Because he has the power to create whirlpools, right?
Yeah.
And that's the only like sea manipulation we've seen.
Yep. Or it could be Poseidon. The God of Rain could be just Poseidon, but we haven't seen her ability to cause rain yet, because she's like.
Oh yeah, she hasn't. How do you make her rain in the sea?
Look, this again one more time. Is either in my eyes, either dragon is the God of Rain, or he has just wind Logia. That's it. That's the only way I can see it. Yeah, but that's boring. Wind Logia. Well, how did the lightning happen then if you just have wind Logia? When Buggy was about to kill,
he can bring in storms, right? When there's a hurricane, there's lightning. How does he bring? How? Okay,
I get it. Clouds. Clouds can
water control lightning then.
Yeah, you're right. Clouds can rub against each other and cause lightning. Fair dude.
Yeah,
I can see that. Fine. So there's 3 candidates in my eyes now. There's Dragon, which I still think he's a candidate. Yeah. Then there's Poseidon. I think Poseidon could be a candidate, or the man marked by flames. I don't think Vivi's a candidate. Okay, mine. Throw Vivi in there if you want to, because he has blue hair and this persona of it.
My main thing before the design and all that was leaked, right? We only knew the name. Like I think it was Tuesday. My main thing was like the names of the Alabasta princesses. It's like Vivi. It's like Vivi. Lily is like Lili, and then you have Zaza, which is also a repeating letter thing, Zaza. So that's what I had.
But let me debunk that. Let me debunk what you just said, my brother. And shout out to chat. Zaza appeared and it started raining when Dragon came. Yeah, Zaza, just the sound of rain. Let me debunk that. Zaza is not like Vivi or Lily. It's like Nika. Nika, or when Luffy laughs, he says Nika. When Nika comes, when he's laughing, the sound of Nika is a onomatopoeia is happening. Zaza is an onomatopoeia when rain hits the floor. You know, and when Dragon comes, that's what happens. It starts making the onomatopoeia sound. Yeah. So it's not the name really.
You know,
Lily
isn't the man marked by flames also like wherever he goes, there's like storms.
No, we just know the whirlpool thing. We don't know about storms.
I'm pretty sure they mentioned that, no?
I don't know. I don't know about storms. All I know is whirlpool. A jump off a high dive and cannonball into the sea. In Japanese, the onomatopoeia for smile is Nico. Yeah, Nico. I'm telling you exactly what I'm trying to say. It's just an onomatopoeia, and that's why it's god fruit. Imu, I'm pretty sure Imu has an onomatopoeia that represents his fruit as well, like the devil. Yeah, all of these god fruits are gonna be onomatopoeia. The name of onomatopoeias. That's how I see it. Yeah. The Dragon Man, all dragon fruit.
Man, you know, Dragon could just be the man marked by flames. And then the reason we saw Whirlpool at the beginning of Luffy's adventure was because Dragon was watching over.
It could be, and he knows where the final.
He wasn't a deadbeat.
He wasn't, yeah. No, but why would it be like the key to finding the One Piece?
That'd be crazy if that happened.
But why would it be key to finding One Piece? That's what I don't understand. It could be Dragon, because man marked by flames, and then he covered his flames with tattoos. That's why he put the tattoos on. I'm just saying, it's possible. Nah, guys, I'm not gonna lie. So at least we got 4 candidates. I want to see what chat thinks. Yeah, let me put a poll up for you guys, and then you guys let me know. Yeah, who has the Rain God fruit? Dragon. Vivi, oh man, if she has it, I'm gonna rage out, man. Shirahoshi. I want to say Grain. Who is the Rain God?
Funny, Vivi has it. I don't think Vivi has. Vivi's importance is, I think, different from. She already has an important role, being a descendant of Lily and Imu's obsession with her.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah, I mean, you kind of sold me yesterday, but now I'm more about Vivi. But
no,
now the more I think about it,
yesterday when we were talking, I was going by the leaks that the leakers had said. Like we hadn't seen the pictures, we didn't know the full context. But now after learning about the full context, I don't think it's Vivi either, because this is the first time I'm reading the chapters with you, and we didn't have good leaks this week.
But I get why people were saying it, because of the Arabian look, the blue hair, and whatnot. But another reason why I think it's a fruit, and why people see it, look at the background. The background
I
is
just
like a
think
circle.
this is like more imagination of killing them and the Tenryubito.
Yeah, but it's not too far. It's not going to be too far off from the actual design, because when you go back to Nika's
that's a good point.
dream and Nidhogg, yeah, it's very similar to the actual fruit. You get me? So I don't think it's. I think it's not gonna be a woman, but it's gonna have some power like this, you know. Buggy has blue hair. Let me smash, man. He's doubling down on Buggy, bro.
Okay, and another piece of evidence I'm thinking about, right, is when you look at the Revolutionary Army, we know how busted they are. Even Karasu and these guys were holding their own against admirals in Marie-Joie, right? But then, when Jesus Burgess, after Dressrosa, went to Baltigo and found out about the revolutionaries' headquarters, for some reason, Blackbeard, who does nothing by chance, every single thing Blackbeard does is heavily calculated. It would be a huge risk for Blackbeard to go and attack Baltigo if the prize that he could gain wasn't as big, right? And what do Blackbeard and his entire crew hunt? Strong devil fruits, right? And Sabo wasn't was still in Dressrosa at that moment, so they weren't like, I don't think they would spend this much resources to go and fight the Revolutionary Army, one of the big five forces of the world with all these powerful fighters. They wouldn't. Blackbeard wouldn't risk that if the prize wasn't at the level of, let's say, a Rain God fruit.
You know what? I agree. That's why Dragon has got the Rain God.
And that's
So,
another piece of evidence.
That's 100%. And just to answer chat's question, because they're coming up with some good questions. Yeah. So my guy is saying, where is it gone? I missed it. There it is. Yeah, Himi Tenders. He's asking, do you think the flame mark on the man marked by flames is from the Blackfire Marquee? I think so. Yeah. I think it could be. So well. That's why I don't think it's Dragon. I don't think Dragon fought Imu yet. He only found out about Imu when Sabo revealed it, and
the main
Bangkok
thing
told him
that,
about it.
The info about the man marked by flames is that he rides a pitch black ship, right? And Dragon's ship is pitch black. It's a black ship.
Yeah, I get that. But what if it's Mihawk?
No, how would he be marked by flames?
Maybe on his back it's a giant flame mark because he got abused by his dad when he was growing up, and that's why he left.
maybe he's like painted
I think
a big black mark, but I don't know.
Yeah, maybe, but it could be. I don't know. It could be either Mihawk. It could be some new character.
His paint supplies are running low right now because of the blockade. So
okay, Yash Shadow said another good thing here. Chat's on cooking today. Everyone thought Imu was a woman, but it turned out to be a guy. That's not true. That's not true. Go back to 5 years ago, before I even thought it was a woman. I said Imu was a man. It was a close friend of Joy Boy. Yeah, don't believe me? Go back. It was one of the first few videos we said. But then it developed, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe it could be a woman as well. Yeah, but Joy Boy, Imu, just a Joy Boy. What anime balls? Yeah. I just want to prove I said that. Yeah, it was an old video.
No, we've said a lot of things.
You said a lot of things, but
Guys, one thing you have to understand is that almost all of our theories and videos, it's always like a few of us working on them. So like, I have my own takes. Like, I think we're gonna have a moon arc, but Yusuf doesn't think we're gonna have a moon arc. You know, like, I think Dragon's coming. Yusuf,
but you know what? To be fair, yeah, I did
yeah,
think.
I did ideas on almost a lot of things that happen in One Piece.
Yeah. But to be
Even
fair,
this debate of like thinking it's Vivi or Dragon, like I still like in my heart, I don't think it's I don't think Dragon is the Rain God.
I don't see it. Look, it could be anyone, but it's not Vivi, man. If it's Vivi, I'm gonna rage out because look, you guys hit it right here, yeah. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't see it, man. It can't be Vivi.
I don't think I see Vivi either. After thinking through it and reading the chapter, I don't think it's Vivi. Vivi's importance is that she's a descendant of Lily and.
Hey, but said I'm not gonna lie though. I did predict Joy Boy and what's his name? Imu are best buddies. Watch this.
Oh yeah.
Ever like and came the
Imu de Judas theory.
Imu de Judas theory.
To the mission to unify Great Kingdom, and there was a member of the crew who betrayed him and became the reason why the ancient Great Kingdom lost to the 20 allied kingdoms. Because of this, the promised mission to unify all races and the sea, how and why
I think people
Imu
are
betrayed
misunderstanding
Joy Boy.
what Imu means by traitors. It's not that. I don't think Nidhogg was like allied with Imu. The way Imu sees traitors is that Nidhogg chose to ally himself with Joy Boy and like his side rather than Imu's side. So like the whole world are filled with traitors to Imu.
So that's how
19 allied kings.
That's a good way to see actually, because
supported Imu.
Because earlier I was saying that my guy we just put a Black Low video. Don't make sure to watch it. Make sure to watch it. It's an evergreen video, and Harrison worked hard on this one, and it got delayed. Yeah. So please support that us by watching that video and hit the like button.
Guys, that slime video cooked our entire schedule for 2 weeks.
Nah, Sid cooked in that video, man. That was worth 1 week off. I mean, the whole channel. But wait, let me quickly post it on the chat so everyone can watch that video after the stream. But my point I'm trying to say is, I think you're right. I think I was saying that Nidhogg was Imu's pet, but not necessarily. They could have all been together, like Nidhogg, Joy Boy, all these guys. But Nidhogg was close to Imu was close to Nidhogg and expected Nidhogg to join him during his betrayal against Joy Boy, but it didn't. So that could be seen as a betrayal as well. Let me post this. appealing. Hey guys, I'm gonna end the poll. And is there anything else you want to say, Sid? Yeah.
No, that's about it. I'm saving my energy because I have to script One Piece chapter soon.
No, but definitely explain what I said about I'll write down in it. But there's 4 gods.
The video is just gonna be about me going through the different possibilities, giving counterpoints to the possibilities.
but one more time, why I'm saying it's a devil fruit. This is the explanation why it's a devil fruit. There are 4 gods mentioned by Skypiea. In Skypiea we found in Skypiea by what's going on? The Shandorans. 4 gods, not multiple gods. 4 gods, right? I know there could be multiple, all these other wind and all these left, right, center, but there's a reason why there's only 4 mentioned. In this mural, only 3 of them are mentioned, right? Actually, technically, no, I'll take that back. It says the sea god rampage, so there's 5 gods, yeah. So the sea god is actually a thing. Let me double check that translation doesn't say anything else. Oh my god. Nightshade, my guy. $20 subscribe donation, my guy. Thank you very much.
That's a good point, Nightshade.
Yeah. Could the darkness fruit be something else since it can nullify the power of devil fruits and blackberry went a great yes. He just reminded me.
I didn't know about the 5th clover.
No, he just reminded me because I was gonna say it, but I got distracted. Yeah, I was gonna mention this. You know when you asked me, say, what is Blackbeard? He's just a bum. You know, just a few minutes ago you asked me. I thought about it. What if he has the god killer fruit?
Yeah.
You know, I don't know what it is. Yeah, I feel like these guys got the god fruit, but he doesn't have a god fruit. He has a killer, like god killer fruit, meaning his fruit is the only fruit which can take the personality, the entity, the zone that gives them power and trap them.
It suppresses it. It suppresses the will. It's a fruit that completely negates everything.
Exactly. That's why he's a god killer fruit. So he's not a bomb. He's just the antithesis of all these deities. He's a representation of true liberation because he represents humanity. There you go. Oh, okay. But look. So this is God of Rain, God of Sun, the God of the Earth, God of Forest, right? Bloody hell, all these pagan gods, bro. Astaghfirullah. I know, but let me put this out here, yeah? I want to double check the mural because this says God of the Sea, innit? Mural, One Piece. Is it God of Sea or God of Rain? Yeah?
It's God of Sea.
It's 100%.
The only thing the Rain God is mentioned in is the Skypiea panel.
Okay. Yeah, so there's 4 gods. But then the sea god and the rain god could be one and the same. And they could have been seen as 2 different understandings. Because over here there are 4 gods mentioned, but the rain god isn't mentioned.
What you're trying to say.
Yeah, and then that's why I'm saying it could be Poseidon. And another reason why I'm saying if it's not a fruit, it's Poseidon. Another reason I think that is because Poseidon was waiting for Joy Boy. He's waiting for Joy Boy to return, and basically Nika to return. So Nika and Poseidon on Shirahoshi know each other. Yeah, and if you go back to the image of the watery substance woman, yeah, like she's the giant. Like I'm just saying, it's more likely Poseidon than it is Vivi. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, if it's not a god fruit. All right, that's about it. I need to pop off because I got a package.
Yeah, I gotta go script this chapter. I might do.
All right, guys.
I might do a stream where I react to the new slime episode, Loki.
Do it, bro. Slime is so freaking sick. I need to catch up though. All right, safe guys. Peace, safe salam. Thanks for joining our stream.